Okay, so we started cleaning up the engine bay here. As you guys can probably see, tack welded in some 2-inch 3/16 plate. So that's where the engine's cradle is going to get bolted onto, or welded onto I should say. Okay, I'll put that on there so you guys see what it looks like. Okay, so I took that engine cradle and cut it up, raised it up on these whatever you want to call it. The welder's working good. I use this kind of steel. So that's gonna get welded on. I'll show you. Alright, so I got this thing on here. It's not perfect. I just kind of placed it on there. But that's about where the engine's gonna bolt on. I got a little something for when I bolt the engine on that you guys will see soon. But the pulley's gonna be under here because I got about 1.5 to 2 inches. Sorry, 2 inches of gap there, and the pulley's gonna sit in there, and that's gonna get ran on either side of that. But I gotta cut this a little bit so the belt can go through. Looks like I'm gonna be running I'm gonna see if they have an 8-inch pulley up front I can get. They will. And then I'm thinking about a 3.5 on the back, and that should give me a pretty crazy ratio. Get this thing moving pretty good. But I'm a big fan of how it's coming together. I'll get on to some more stuff tomorrow, but that's a wrap for today. Fuck yeah. You might have seen these in the background here. These are the tires I'm going to use and the rims, but you can see there's a bit of a gap there. So I'm going to try the fire trick in a bit here and try and blow those fuckers up. Boom, pop them out, get some air in them. Hopefully we'll have some nice stretched tires under these rims. That should make this mower look really fit, really like it should fit the cube perf. But we'll see. Let's hope I can get it done. Okay, I'll show you guys some of the magic sauce down here, along with the oil. Okay, so over to the right, you can see there's 2 holes up to the top. So I raised up that bracket, just re-drilled the holes and everything so I could lower it closer to the frame. I made this bracket right here. That goes up, holds the diff. And then there's one more U-bolt over here. So that holds the diff all in place. Secure, strong, don't gotta worry about it moving. And I got to utilize the factory shift hole there, so that's decent. But that's how it's coming along. So I'm gonna keep cracking. And again, check this out. They needed to put a hole for the pulley, the original pulley, so that you could get this nut off of it. Well, it just so happens you can tuck the diff up in here so you guys can see that the pulley's going to be sitting up in the frame here, which is awesome, right? Nothing too crazy. And again, I still got to weld it, but little truss system there. Then the gusset underneath, and then up, and then I just grinded those smooth to match the appearance. That's kind of all I've gotten done. I mean, that's still a decent amount of work, but I'm really liking how it's coming along. Well, what do you guys think? Little update so far. I mean, she's all leveled out. Damn, she's low. I love it. A couple things right off the bat. Probably see the front axle's all in there. Still gotta weld everything up final. You can see my tie rod. My show tie rod. I mean, I'll probably still use it for drifting, but I am gonna make just a normal one. But that's literally just some chain welded. Kind of gives it a cool rustic vibe. And then we extended the steering shaft rod, and then I just gotta make a new one of these because I don't like that. But for mock-up, it's nice to know how it's gonna sit. Not bad, eh? Get from the rear here. Damn, she's riding low, hanging chain, as she should. Really liking how this thing is coming along. These aren't the tires yet. The other ones I'm still in the back. I tried doing the fire trick, it didn't work. So I gotta take them to a shop or something. Get the air cannon out. But damn, that's looking clean. I'll pull off the hood and show you the brackets underneath. Okay, it's cocked. gets cocked and it gets straight. Really liking how it's coming along. Like, big fan. Okay, let's get on to some more stuff. Check that out. The steering arm, plumbing fitting. Damn, I like that. The chain. Damn, I like that. Liking how everything's coming along. I'm liking them welds. A couple more things I want to do up front. Maybe pieces of rebar to brace it, make it look cool. Engine cradle there is not a cradle anymore. It's a solid mount. Yeah, it's looking freaking awesome. Alright, I got my pulleys, and as you guys can see, the engine one is a lot bigger than the transaxle one. As I've discussed before, if you want to go faster, you need a small one on the transaxle and a big one on the engine. Now, I'm running a 8-inch pulley on the front with a 1-inch hub there, so you guys can see, and a 3.5-inch pulley with a 1/2-inch hole to go onto the transaxle. So that pulley ratio, I'll figure it out. I don't remember it exactly, but over 2, right? So, because 4 would be half, right? 3.5, so whatever that fucking math is. I got a lot of this spinning, so a lot of that. We like that. We're going to throw that on this cock, get it going. Let's do it.